Hi, this is Eric Todd from Team HMB, and today I'm answering the question, how do you prepare for a strongman contest when you do not have all the implements? I've got multiple suggestions for that, and I'll start off. First one, I think the most important is you need to get in the gym and just get plumb strong on gym lifting. Compound movements, heavy overhead presses, heavy squats, heavy deadlifts, and just build that foundation of strength. These strongman contests have gotten heavy enough that you can't just rely on proficiency on the events and speed and things like that. You have to be just absolutely brute strong. So get as strong as you can in the gym. As far as the implements themselves, you do want to have time on the implements and get as proficient as those as possible. That's very important. And so you are going to want to find a way to get a hold of these implements, and it's popular enough sport around the country now that there's probably a training group within distance, within driving distance, that you can get to and get your hand on the actual implements. There's really no great substitute for that either. So try to find a way to one of those as often as you can. And then there's, depending on the distance, there might be times you cannot get there, and you would ideally could get some of the implements yourself. And there are ways of makeshifting these implements without spending a truckload of money right at the get-go. I know at first I went and got some granite stones from a rock quarry. It cost me a couple bucks, and I got like 700 pounds worth of stone. I carved a wooden log out of a big fence post, and that was my first log. And just things like that, pulling my car up and down the driveway, pushing my car up and down the driveway. That all good training for strongman. I also in the gym was able to kind of mimic some of the events before I had the implements. Like for Conan's wheel, I would get set the bar up in a rack, load the weight, of course, and then in a Zercher fashion lift the weight up on the barbell and just hold it there as long as I could. Similar deal for yoke. Before I had a yoke, I would load the bar up in the rack, stand up with it on my back, and stand there as long as I could, trying to work that core and stability and stuff like that. It's not the same as a yoke carrier, Conan's wheel, or anything like that, but it does have some carryover. So ultimately, I would say you do want to try to get on the implements if you can, but build a core foundation in the gym is going to be one of the most important things. And then find ways of working around not having the implement. You got to be creative sometimes, but it'll work out in the end.